This is Microsoft Narrator on Windows 8.
Narrator settings window. Press any key on the keyboard to hear the name of that key. Press caps lock plus F1 to review the full set of narrator commands. Press the tab key to navigate through the options. Press caps lock and ESC to exit narrator.
You'll notice what I just had Narrator read, which is pretty much you got the built-in keyboard help, which is literally on the thing itself, and you probably got a few options. I don't know.
General, change how narrator starts and other standard settings, button. Control.
Now this is on a virtual machine, so don't expect perfect sound.
Press General, change how narrator starts and other standard settings, button. Navigation, change how you interact with your PC using narrator, button. Voice, change the speed, pitch, or volume of the current voice or choose a new voice, button. Command, voice, change the speed, pitch, commands. Create your own keyboard commands, button. Voice, change the speed, pitch, or volume of the current voice or choose a new voice, button. Command, minimize this window and return to your app, button. Exit narrator, button. Control.
Okay, so Windows 8 Narrator is just a little more advanced than Windows 7's Narrator. I can probably tell.
Help, link.
There's the help button if you want help.
Press any key on the keyboard to tab.
Okay,
Control.
this thing is moving a bit too slow, so we're probably going to have to wait it out a little. First of all, this is taking up all the RAM, probably.
Navigation. General. Change how narrator starts. Control.
There's the general settings.
Navigation. Voice. Control.
The voice options.
Commands.
The command options.
Control. Minimize this control.
There's the minimize window button.
Exit narrator.
Okay.
Control.
Okay, I'm just letting you know now. This virtual machine is on a hard drive, which is physical instead of like it's movable, and I could still hear the glitch in my head.
Exit narrator, button. Help, link. Control.
Besides going on Windows and stuff, I mean, I could go on Internet Explorer and Windows 8, and I could probably use System Access. You know what? I might just do that. What really is spinning is the hard drive, because this is an external hard drive right here. It's running on that external hard drive, and the virtual machine itself has a lot of. I mean, first of all, you gotta understand it's actually running on a hard drive.
Press any key on the keyboard to hear the name of that key. Press caps lock plus F1 to review the full set of narrator commands.
And as long as it
press
has
the tab key to navigate through the options. Press caps lock and ESC to exit narrator.
That was pretty much clear speech, but if we keep going here.
General, change how narrator starts and other standard settings, button.
It'll start to hiccup.
Navigation, change how you interact with your PC using narrator, button.
Now note that this is just, the virtual machine. Okay. And I'm actually doing a video here, but, you know, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're doing a video? Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Stay on here.
Okay.
Stay on here. It's fine.
Okay.
I was
Still
just...
here.
Alright, I'm just doing a demonstration of Windows 8 Narrator, which is... Windows 8, by today's standards, is old in its own right. It feels modern, but, you know... If you've ever messed with a Narrator before 2017, I assume, this was what it was like in Windows 10 in 2016. So they used this version of Narrator on Windows 8 up until about 2017 on Windows 10. That's kind of confusing. You still here?
Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, but Windows 8 Narrator overall is, yeah, it's worse than Windows 10, I ought to say. If you ever want to get a virtual machine of Windows 8, go on ahead by all means. I'm not stopping you. But if just stick with Windows 10 or 11, because Windows 10 has a more screen reader like version of Narrator in like 2018 or 2019. Your best bet actually is to get Windows 11, because Narrator will actually read out the menus and stuff. Like if I were to go back to Windows 11 and turn on Narrator and go to like the file menu of like a document or something, it would read it out. Not that it wouldn't before, but you know, that's just your best bet. Anyways, I'm just gonna go press Windows, and you'll hear Narrator say Windows.
Windows. Windows. Start menu. Pane. Mail.
Yeah, it'll kind of...
Control.
Narrator
Control.
is ready. I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, I wish it would say that, but it doesn't. But anyways, I'm gonna put this down.
Ready. Just kidding. Go on.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine to make a joke here and there.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm just gonna put this down, turn off Narrator, and then turn it back on.
Windows. Enter. Exiting Narrator.
It says exiting Narrator, which it still does in Windows 10 or 11. I'm sorry.
Windows 8.
So if I exit NVDA on Windows 11,
NVD exit X.
and if I turn on Narrator on Windows 11, which is the same shortcut as Windows 10, Control Windows Enter.
Narrator dialog. OK. Button. Alt plus O. Heads up. Narrator keyboard changes. We've updated the Narrator keyboard layout so it more closely matches the experience you may have had with other screen readers. If you want Narrator to tell you what commands are associated with the keys you're pressing, you can turn on input learning by pressing caps lock +1. To turn it off, press caps lock +1 twice. To learn more, press Ctrl plus Windows logo key plus N to open your Narrator settings and access the online user guide.
See, that's what Narrator says now, but what it says back on Windows like 8 and stuff, it says a lot. It says a lot less. On Windows 8, there's actually a built-in keyboard help within the options. Within the menu of Narrator. It's actually a Narrator menu instead of, well, I mean, in Windows 8, it's a lot different. If anyone has ever messed with Windows 8 and has accidentally turned on Narrator, which it is easy to do, of course, since I'm blind, of course I gotta use it. But anyways, if anyone that is not blind has accidentally turned on Narrator on then you'll know exactly what you're getting into, because on Windows 10 and 11 it says heads up, and keyboard changes, whatever. But anyways, going back to my original plan, I'm going to turn off Narrator now, and you're going to hear it say exiting Narrator.
Exiting narrator.
So I'm going to turn on NVIDIA again, and we'll hear the vocalizer Ava voice.
Taskbar. Windows 8.
And we're going back to 8
Pain.
and turning Narrator back on with Windows Enter. And it should be loading. Since Windows 8 is a virtual machine and it's on a hard drive, it's probably going to take a little while.
Start menu. Mail.
I told you
Control.
it was going to stutter. I told you, but I bet you probably
Control.
were not aware of that. Alt-Tab will take you to those settings again.
Running programs.
Oh, and it'll tell you running programs.
Control.
I'm not going to go through the voices of this thing because they're pretty much the same voices as Windows 10 and 11, with the exception of Microsoft Mark, which is actually on Windows 10 and 11. On Windows 8, it's actually, if you want to know, it's Microsoft David and Zira. And for the UK people, Hazel. So anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. And Cain Kaiser was featured somewhat. So, yeah, see you guys later.